guys. This will be part 3. As you can see, I've already got the temperature gauges installed. It's just I got them off of Amazon. What we're going to work on today is we're going to build the frame underneath of it that this whole thing is going to set up on. What I've done is I went and bought some 2x2 by 3/16 thick steel, and I'm going to cut these to measurement. I've got to cut it down to 52 1/8 inches long and 18 3/8 wide. So that's what we're going to build the frame out of. This is going to be the smoke stacks for them. There'll be one right there, and there'll be one coming out right there. So let me get this stuff cut up and we'll come back. Alright guys, there you go. Excuse the mess. I know I kind of jumped the gun, but I've already got the frame on. As you can see, I've got it welded solid. That looks like potato crap, but anyhow, I've got it all welded solid all the way around. I've also went ahead and put the stack on here for the barbecue grill part. It'll have another stack coming out back here. I'll keep it in line with this one back here, that way it kind of looks proportioned with it. Y'all have already seen the inside of here, but I got some really hot welds up on that. You can see all the way down and all the way down on that side. I welded it all the way around and all the way down around the bottom also, and then all the way up that side, also up at the top. That way no heat can get out from the grill other than through the smokestack air. I'll have a baffle up on top of it, but that's how it's coming along, guys. The bottom frame, with how long I've made mine, was 52 let's see, 52 3/8 long, and it was 18 1/8 wide by the time I got everything done. So then the front legs here, they're cut at a 45-degree angle. That one is 26 inches long. This one is 11 inches long. When it gets done, it'll be up another 10 inches, which will make the handle right here at the lid, will make it 48 inches tall. For some people, this is probably about normal for a grill right where it's at, but I'm gonna have mine a little bit taller because I'm a taller guy. It's not going to be extremely tall. I may end up going with 8-inch caster wheels, the solid rubber, or I'm sorry, 6-inch rather than the 8-inch. That way, instead of 10 more inches, it'll only come up 8 more inches. And then I'll have a handle here. Let me unlatch this. I've got the latches on. You can tell it holds it tight. It's already got a stopper back there for the door up against the stack, so that worked out perfect for me. I've got one grate in it, so just imagine my handle being up here. The lid will come up another 8 to 10 inches, so it'll be about perfect for me. But guys, I'm still hoping you all are enjoying this. I'm having a blast building this. I'll be honest, it's not cheap on the pocket because we got some really expensive metal prices right now. So I haven't got my latches on my doors yet. Like I said, I'll have one here and one here, that way it gets the corner. And I also have one down here on the firebox. That'll be right in the middle. That's actually the metal relaxing from being heated up because I welded it. So it's still really hot. Alright guys, I've got quite a bit done here. I didn't record any of it, but let me show you what I've gotten done. I've got the bottom rack made for the grill. I've got the outer rack made where you can set your dishes and whatnot. Got the clamps on. I've also added the fish cooker on the side. I've still got to put the mesh around it, and I'm still going to put the braces in between right through here and over here. But that's ready to go. The next thing I got to do down here is put the cap for the vent. Hang on. Now also, I got the smoke stacks done. We put the baffles up top. You got a handle here, and you turn it just like that right there. Control how much flow you want to come through. It actually works pretty decent. Stepping on around here, we got some latches for the doors. As you can see, I got one there. That one will be a little bit difficult to get to when you're messing with the firebox, but it is what it is. And we got one also at the bottom. We got all the rails for the racks for the smoker. I've got to get a circle plate cut out for that right there so we can shut that off when we just want to grill. And we've also got the bottom done a little bit. I've got the fire basket built. All I've got to do is put the mesh on it and put a few more I'm going to put some more braces down through here and up through the sides, and then we'll put the mesh around it. And I'm also going to make some more tabs just like I've got up top here. That way whenever you pull this out, you can reload it and not worry about this whole basket falling out. The next thing we're going to be working on is putting the log burner down in the bottom, the propane log burner. It'll be made out of 1/2-inch gas pipe. There's a video on there on how to do those also. And then to latch this, all you do is just pull it over and click it. It actually works pretty decent. I'll put a handle here so we can open it up. Firebox does the same thing here. There we go. Put it on there, and just that simple. These actually turned out better than what I thought. And they are nice and tight once you get them on. You can adjust them. You can screw these in if you want it to get tighter, but it is completely sealed all the way down. So we're getting pretty close. I've still got to get the wheels. That's going to be my last hurdle to get. So we've got wheels. We're going to build the wheel mounts. And we got to get the propane log igniter on there. We'll put mesh on the bottom of here. Still got to also, like I said, put the braces in through here on each side, and we'll put mesh around the outside of this. And we're just about ready to completely clean it up and then paint it after we get that done. This is 8 inches out. It works good. I could have probably went out another 2 inches, made it 10 inches, but the 8 inches is going to work great for me. It'll be all right. And then this one is sticking out 14.5 inches out, so by 18 wide. But that's how it's shaping up, guys. We'll get some more work done and we'll come back. All right, guys, it's the next day. We're back out here in the shop. What we're fixing to do is we're going to start cutting some grating for this fire basket. I've got my piece marked out right here where I need to cut it for the side. And then what we're going to also do is we're going to go ahead and build all 4 grates for this. And don't worry about all that stuff right there, because every bit of that will come out. All that is just where the plasma cutter was cutting the metal. So it's all safe. I'll wipe it all out with acetone, clean it all up. It'll be cured when I get this thing heated all up nice. But anyhow, we've also got the handle in for the lid today. I've got it sitting up there with some magnets on where it's going to be. We'll get the welder fired up and I'll tack weld that and move the magnets and weld it in. So, but let's cut this out and get this baby built. gonna call this done for the night. Not done with the project, but let me show you what all we got. As you can see, I went ahead and got the mesh around the fish cooker, whatever you want to call that. I got the mesh on the bottom. Went ahead and welded the mesh up against the barbecue grill all the way at the back, right through here, as you can see. We also got, I ran out of square tubing. This is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square tubing. I've got a bad habit flipping you guys off when I'm pointing at something. So, sorry about that. Anyhow, we got 2 of these made. It's got the cross support in the middle. I've got to get some more square tubing, like I said, and make the other 2. I'm also going to put a few little hooks at the top of this. You can't see that. There you go. At the top of this, so I can hang like sausages or something like that in there and smoke those. We've also got the fire rack built. As you can see, it's done. I'll put 2 tabs at the top, that way I can pull this out and it won't fall down like that. So we got that done. For the most part, guys, this is just about done. I've got to do some cleanup on it. Let's see, I've still got to make those 2 racks. I've got to make the feet for the wheels to mount on. Those will come out to the side right here. They'll set out, they'll come right out. There'll be a 4-inch plate there, and that's what the wheels will bolt onto on each side, front and back. Yes, it will stick out, but it's also going to give me a wider stance because this thing is top heavy. So the wider stance I've got, I'm not going to have it too wide, but it'll keep it from, you know, tipping over. We've still got to build the log igniter, which we'll get that in the next video hopefully. And we're going to build some catch trays for the ashes for both here and inside of the barbecue grill. For when you just want to use the barbecue grill, you can put it underneath of the slats right there, the tuning plates. We've still got to build the wheel, or the plate, the block off plate, that way you can damper it down and, you know, control your heat. I've also got to build a vent hole in the front of the firebox door also. I'm thinking, instead of making a round one, I'm thinking of just cutting a slice out through here and then making a door that will slide over it and then back when I, you know, open and close. And we've also got to get the vent for this one down here, as you can see. So just a few more things, and I'm going to do a little few touch-ups, you know, kind of like I'd like to put a plate on the end of these, you know, kind of block that in so you don't see a hole. I could have kept those at 45s and you know, made it look fancy, but it was a lot more work involved. But guys, hopefully when we come back, we will have more material and start the other 2 racks and get this thing finished up.